Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. Welcome back to another Vlogmas edition of the What's Going On with Matt Haas show. I am going to talk about the shopping I did yesterday. I went to 3 different places. I'm going to show you everything I bought. I have proof that my Awesome Wood Thing sticker is on a woodworking machine that costs more than my house. I'm going to show you that proof. And I have an update on my video edit I'm doing for Awesome Wood Things. I'm working on that. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to give you a fashion show because some of the items I bought were merchandise, the wearable, merchandise. So you got a lot to look forward to. End of Trading is in the house. He says, happy Friday. All happy Friday to you, End of Trading. Britta Aller, good morning, everyone. She says, good morning to you, Britta. All right, so I went to the woodcraft store and I bought this. I have to put an awkward video up because I didn't do my 9 push button technique to get my GoPro working. All right, don't freak out. Okay, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. I bought this cheese slicer kit. See what's happening there? So I've got this piece of metal and this wire. See this thin little wire? And what that does is you make like a cutting board. You put one saw blade kerf on the cutting board, and then this goes like that, and it'll slice it. So I'm going to try and make this, but I'm going to try and inlay words on the cutting board surface. I might put the words "cut the cheese" or something fun like that, and then maybe just give it away. But I think it'll make a good video, and I have to practice my inlay technique. Inlay is when you take 2 pieces of wood and you put them together, and you can sand them smooth. It looks like there's 2 different species of wood making letters and objects and things like that. That was one thing I got. I also have a new way to slice things. Check it out. This is a cutter. Let me go over to this camera. So anything you put through this, it's going to destroy. So let me give you a little demonstration. Now, cutting this with scissors would be like a very hard thing to do. Like, you can do it, but you'd really have to kind of wrench down through it, and then it takes a lot of grip strength to get through a package like this. But you can take this little cutting tool and just no fuss, no muss. So I'm going to use this at least weekly to break down the cardboard boxes that I have to recycle. And this was, it was marked as $49, but I could have swore I've seen it for $39. So I had them take $10 off. And then I checked my What's Going On with Matt Haas video yesterday because I put the price up there. I'm like, I bet you it's going to say $39. It didn't. So they took $10 off, and they really shouldn't have taken $10 off, but whatever. It's all good. David W. Ryan is here. He says, happy Friday. I am Tall Boy. Greetings and salutations. It's Friday. Heck yeah, it is. Just a heads up, Tall Boy has invested in new hardware for his streaming, and let me tell you, his video looks flawless. You are flawless, Tall Boy. I am so thrilled you invested in improving your stream because it made a big difference. Nice tool. How much? $40. If you ask them to take $10 off, otherwise it's $50. And look, it's got this cool new battery system. I don't know if it's new, but this is a rechargeable battery. you just stick a USB-C in here and it just charges it up. I am digging it. Put that in like that. Give it a half turn. And it's a double push. You got to push this down. And then once that's down, you've got to hit this paddle. So it's a safety thing so it doesn't go off. And I don't really think you can get a finger in there very easily. Like the gap. So it appears to be pretty safe. I mean, not that I would ever tempt it. All right. Are you ready? I have new merchandise to show you. I'm kind of obsessed with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup brand. Tallboy says, I respect your work, so I need to stay on par. Heck yeah, brother. All right. I don't know what it is. I mean, I love the candy, chocolate and peanut butter. Look at this. It is so hard to find a cap that fits me because I have a 7 3/4 head or whatever. It's like the next to the last biggest size head. So I got this ball cap, and more importantly, I got a winter Reese's cap. Isn't it great? Oh, I freaking love it. When I went to buy these, I was wearing my Reese's hoodie and put these two items up there, and the lady checking me out says, "You really like Reese's, don't you?" I'm like, who doesn't? So this was like an early Christmas gift to myself. So you will be seeing me wearing orange stuff out and about a lot more. Don't press that button by your finger. I won't. And it's a 2-button trigger also. Apparently so. I'm not a big fan of orange, but I am a big fan of colors that burn your eyes out because they're so annoying. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I usually don't get joy by buying physical objects for myself, but I am so happy that I am embracing this Reese's Peanut Butter Cup brand. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so happy, but I am. I'm not fighting it. He is all geared up. Heck yeah. I also had somewhat of a tragedy, minor tragedy. Now, I'm kind of, not really. I broke my table. Look at this. So I've got this hole, these little clay squares. I put a garbage bag on top of there last night. Just set it there. I mean, the garbage bag wasn't even heavy. Didn't even have any pointy things. And it shattered. So I used 2 different kinds of adhesive to fix it. I have an unexplained over fascination with adhesives. I love that mankind has figured out how to stick things together with different formulas of sticky stuff meant for different applications. Check it out. I used 2-part epoxy, which this stuff is no joke. It's hard as a rock when it sets up. And then the E6000 craft adhesive. Check it out. So this is it. See, it's all cracked. You know, big. It was in like 5 or 6 pieces. So I put these together with epoxy, and just to make sure it's extra strong, I have a 3/8 inch piece of PVC foam with the craft adhesive, because I thought if people would push down here, it might pop the seams. Although, frankly, I think that epoxy is so strong, it would probably break in another part of the stone. So, is it super beautiful? It's a little bit ugly, but I think it's a lot less ugly than this. Having a big hole in my table. So that's what I was happy about that. So this is like $7 and this is like $6. And fix it myself. The only problem is I got this corner here. And what I might do is I might put painter's tape and kind of fill this up and then just put epoxy in there and then just have this just be epoxy on that little square there. Or I might just leave it as is. I don't know. Only problem is I only have like this much epoxy left. Like I used all of it. See, it's all squeezed up. I just have that little sliver left. So that's what I got going on there. Hey, who's in the house? It's Steve Worthy. Hello, Mr. Steve Worthy. Yes, I am all about that. How are you doing, my friend? I pop on his streams every now and then. He's dropping knowledge about sales. Mark is here. Bradburn, hello. Hey, Matt, nice to see you making content. Great work. Thank you, brother. It's another friend of mine. I believe he's from, are you in England? I think you're in England. Yeah, thanks for popping in. He has a lot of good content himself, as well as Mr. Steve Worthy. I did kind of put together my little Santa here to give you a little preview. Let me kind of show you that. Get a little wobbly here. Whoop, not that one. So on the 14th, I'm going to assemble these Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Friends. This is Santa, obviously, but this is from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas special. And he doesn't have the eyes. These are his eyebrows. And that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to put one on each side, kind of as a crafting project. I think that's going to look nice. I'm really excited about it. Because, you know, you imagine something in your mind, and it's kind of neat when you start to see it come to fruition. Hey, Hugh DeMann is here. That's Mr. Whit Prophet. Good morning, all. It's Whit on iPhone. Whit, I want to thank you. Whit has donated to the Gibbet fund. As you might recall, my neighbor, Caleb, he's 11 years old. He's in 5th grade, and he is going to start a 3D printer business selling gibbets, and this is Dwayne the Croc Johnson. So if you donate to me, all the funds are going to go to Caleb to start his 3D printing business. So that was the URL you can donate of any amount. And if you're in the United States, I'll send you a gibbet if he makes some. But it's more like a donation. It's not like a purchase type of thing. So that's what I got going on. Now, do you want to see my awesome wood sticker on a machine, a manufacturing, I call it a woodworking machine, but it actually manufactures drilling bits, not drilling bits, milling bits. That's a drill bit. That's not. Anyway, let me show you video proof that this worked. This came out of the Awesome Wood Things marketing budget. And I should have sound today. I figured out I had USB mix minus was not the right setting. So let me show you this and get this going here.
So, knowing that I didn't send you a picture, I thought I'd send you a video instead. So, over here on this side, I got your
there
awesome wood thing.
Did I spend my marketing dollars wisely? Yeah, that is my friend Cody. He has this company called Candace Manufacturing and Design. Real small there in the words. And his line of milling bits are called Jenny Bits because of Tommy Two-Tone. It's a long story. 8675309. Here they go. This is what he sells. These are not cheap. This is a $40 item. Looks like a cheap little drill bit you get, for a dozen for $5. No, this is meant to cut on the side. These flutes here are razor sharp. Anyway, visual proof. My sticker is on a machine that costs more than my house. Kind of nuts. Tonight, I am going to my favorite restaurant. This is a real restaurant. Famous Hot Wiener. Famous Hot Wiener. Not good. What do they make? Chili dogs. Chili dogs for dinner. Finally, my woodworking video where I made the Bumble character from your Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, almost 4-foot high lawn ornament, Bumble lawn ornament. I just have to do the voiceover and make the thumbnail and compose the email and do the marketing and get it on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll probably do an Instructable. But the actual edit is almost done. Can't seem to get through it. I just keep pushing and pushing. I also noticed yesterday's episode was like 25 minutes. I'm not going to go 25 minutes on these things anymore. I'm going to try and wrap it up around 15 minutes or less. So that's the idea here. Is this the place with the hat your dad had from back in the day? Hat my dad had. I don't know what you're talking about, but you know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about getting one of these. Hold on. Here we go. That looks like a hat from my dad back in the day. Isn't that a nice hat? It's kind of like a baseball cap, but the fabric goes over the brim. I think I'm kind of digging this brand, or this style of cap. The only problem is, I don't know. The caps are with centimeters, and my head is between a 61 and 62. They do it's the centimeters because they have a 60 centimeter hat and a 62, and my head's a 61. So I'm like, I have a lot of difficulty with headwear. I've never had luck with it in my life. You showed us a hat your dad had from a restaurant that was in your garage. Oh, that was the famous Hot Wiener baseball cap. Yeah. I do. I'll wear that tonight, but I did get my new Reese's baseball cap. And here's the thing about baseball caps. The underside of the brim always has to be black or very dark, because what will happen is, light will come up, bouncing off the environment and then go back into your eyes. So I will never wear a baseball cap, because some baseball caps, they have this being white or tan or yellow or some other. No, all baseball caps have to have black underneath the brim. The top of the brim could be any color. That's one of my requirements. And then again, this is my winter cap with the pom-pom. Come on, man. I know more about your show than you do. That's not a bad thing. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it here, and stay awesome, everyone. I'm streaming every day this week, Monday through Friday. So come back and see me, and do drop me a like on your way out, and give me a subscribe. Where's my subscribe things? Here we go. That would be fun as well. All right. Got to go. Love you all. Bye.